are diverse spheres of influence by now, you know. Many of you refer to them as the mountains of influence. All of those mountains of influence, when you go there, if you cannot lead by example, nobody's going to follow you. And if you cannot lead by integrity, nobody's going to follow you. I told you, integrity is your right standing even in the absence of men. What you behave when nobody is looking at you, that's integrity. Sincerity is how you behave when somebody is looking at you. But example is how you show other people the pattern of how to live. Many of you here, I know you are a role model to many people, but do you know you can be a bad role model? Everybody was celebrating Hilda, right? I mean, I love her. I mean, with the love of Christ. And I felt as if I was bad, not celebrating. You know, when something is trending, be careful not to follow trend. Everybody was celebrating. I said, what's going on? I just went on Facebook. You know, you just wake up every week, something must trend, you know. That's how the social media works. And I saw, say, wow, a lady broke a record. She decided to cook for 100 hours. And she beat a record from somebody from India. And I know that there will be a problem because somebody's going to try 200 hours very soon. But I sat down to say, okay, I called my friend because I saw my pastor friend posting, you know, I said, is he your church member or something? I don't just get it. All this kind of relevance by association is crazy. Why can't you be that influential, that important? Why do you need somebody to accredit to your relevance, that desperate? Just because you won, everybody says they are church member. And all the pastors fail to teach her what it means to be morally right. We are not talking about concentration, spirituality, morally. You know, Apostle, our man said something that affected many people. He said, Christianity is not morality, right? But you cannot be a good Christian without being morally right. Do you understand that statement? We are not saying that just because you are moral, you are a good Christian. But you cannot be a good Christian and not be morally right. Part of the allotment of the follow come is that you are morally right. Don't say it doesn't matter, it matters. Because by your fruit, that's how we know you. You don't know your heart. God judge by the heart. We judge by fruit. There are some mangoes that are green, yet again they are ripe. And that's why sometimes you leave those ones. When they fall by chance, you say, you too, you right? While there are some that sun have hit them, they have turned red, yet again they are not sweet. We judge by fruit. Because not everybody has spirit to judge. Because there are two tests for judging. Number one, by spirit. Number two, by fruit. And most time, many people's spirit is not heightened enough, pure enough to be able to judge another spirit. So the best you can judge is by a fruit. So I have to go beyond the celebration. And I try to check all those pastors. When was the last time this lady attended their church? I discovered none. Nobody can say she is the member of their church. And everybody is trying to say now, this is our member. And they are not seeing the deficiency of how much they have refused to groom her in the way of the Lord. That if Jesus come today, she have lost her soul, although she have received the applause of men. Guinness Book of Record does not account for your working in God. You can be in the Guinness Book of Record and not be in the Guinness Book of Heaven. So as everybody, as I just searched her name, the first thing I saw, I shouted blood of Jesus. One of my friends referred me to a Facebook page of ours as I began to scroll. I realized that this lady has been in a journey of trying to blow a very long time ago. She has taken advantage of everything she knows how to use. She has explored all kinds of tools. She has used all the things she can use. You know what? So God pecked her within a level. And according to the law of time and chance, everybody is given a privilege for lifting. And one or the other, she saw a vacuum and she occupied. Where are the believers that in welfare department that could have done that thing, and tell us that it was Jesus that helped them win it. While I was strolling, I realized that all the pastors have lied. She was not a member of their church. That lady that ran, is it Olympic or something, that won, is a daughter of Bishop David Oyedepo. When she was done, she returned back to church and testified. She didn't do party, she didn't do show. There was no party celebration. This one, they are yet to confirm. And I saw video of them doing party, squeezing their bonbon. They are touching themselves, doing. And that's our pastors. That's their daughter in the Lord. I love them, but we can't continue like that. How much can we be this gullible? Why are we lying to her? Why can't we tell her she needs Jesus? Is she truly born again? Just because you have a Christian name doesn't mean anything. So we need accurate leaders that can stand and look beyond your face and tell you the truth. I long for the people that will tell me the truth, because many more times I will live wrong. One guy brought her Instagram page. While I checked it, I had to go back to begin to pray in tongues, because I have to uninstall the things I've seen. Beach party, naked party, all kinds of party. She had been doing it many years ago. Pictures of her naked, pants, all kinds of things. And those were the people your pastor say that they are coming to their church. It's a lie. She has never attended any of their churches. We don't need leaders that are trying to be sincere. Integrity is how you behave, whether people see you, whether they don't see you. Those people are trying to be sincere. She may be a leader, but there is a bad influence there. What she needs right now is Jesus. In as much as she has gotten what the world can give her, her soul needs help. I trust God that the people around her can be able to package her and begin to help culture her spirituality. Like I said, as a leader, work on your integrity and also be able to live by example. It's not just about the influence. Truly, leadership is influence, according to Daddy John C. Maxwell. Nothing less, nothing more. I agree. But there are many people that have influence, yet again, they are not accurate kingdom-centered leader. When you observe my teaching and focus on what? Kingdom. There's a reason. Adolf Hitler is a leader, right? Boko Haram, Hoga is a leader. If not, they cannot be that coordinated to kill people. Alarm, they just kill people in Mango, in Plateau State. The people that came and killed, they were organized and led by a leader. Leadership is influence, but the spirit that influences you must be of God. Yet, many have not paid attention to the influence of the spirit. They focus only on the influence generally.